Intelligent robot is so fun, and we think everybody should get one. Alright, now this is LOOI. The company that created him is called Tangible Future. They invited us to check out their first intelligent robot here to see if we enjoy some of the cool features he has. For the 1 week time we spent with him, he is definitely a cool and smart robot to have on your desk. Actually, it's a bit different from most of the newest robots. It's not a robot that can function on its own, but requires your phone connected as his brain. Before we talk about the actual features he has, a little heads up we must share with you. By the time we have this robot, it is currently still a prototype. Although the build quality and interaction he can do are all very carried out, there are still some features that haven't been opened, so keep that in mind. We will also give some other suggestions to this robot and you can share your opinions on them. As we said, unlike other robots, LOOI relies on your phone a lot. That's quite a brilliant modularized solution, as the phone's chipset are no doubt the most powerful ones, and almost everyone has a phone. It's just like an exoskeleton that gives your phone movement, expression, and behavior, and that's where it can create endless possibilities. Currently, we only have the LOOI app on iOS, so we picked up an iPhone 15 Pro, an iPhone 14, and another old iPhone 10 as test companions. If you are an Android user, no worries, the team has promised to release a well-functional app on Android for its debut that would be compatible with most Android devices. And please note that the phone should be magnetically attached on LOOI here. So other than those iPhones, you may need a case with a magnetic ring, or just stick a magnetic ring on your phone's back like this. The good news is that the developers are thinking about adding these kind of accessories to the shipping package. And once they are connected by Bluetooth, LOOI is in its complete form and will be alive instantly. This means LOOI is utilizing the phone's screen, the camera, the processing power to do everything. It is a very smart solution, as the robot will evolve after it gets software updates or you get a new phone in the future, which opens up the possibility for new features and faster responses. At the moment, the main features he has are about interactions with movements and facial expressions, voice commands or prompts. There are almost 100 of them you can do, but I don't think you will be doing all of them every day. Basically, you can ask him to go forwards and backwards, make a turn, or some other moves like taking a photo or turning on the lights. And the biggest surprise is that the voice interaction with LOOI sometimes got the AI chat model involved, and so it feels a bit more smarter when answering my questions. For example, I can ask him a question and we should get a very good answer. Hey LOOI, who is Michael Jordan? Now he's thinking about it. We should have an answer very soon.
LOOI.
All right. Oh, I heard the name Michael Jordan from the data I collected. He was a famous human who plays a game called... Now, this is a very short answer, and if I use this gesture, he will give me the full answer. See, that's the full answer. But by far, it can make some sounds but hasn't developed a voice, so its answers also appear as text on the phone screen. Its creator said they want LOOI to be a unique companion robot that sounds more like a human. When the right sound patterns are available, maybe we will be able to hear what LOOI really sounds like. As you can see, LOOI is shaped like a small tank. He moves like one obviously, and since he needs to show different expressions and movements, the head can be tilted up and down, along with some moves like going forward and backward, turn left and right, and even sway, dance, and tripling. You will see that he tracks your hand and tries to do exactly how you commanded. This is the coolest move so far. It is called the Force. It feels really like the Force in Star Wars, right? Since he is still a desktop device, it's not currently suited for him to patrol the ground. Instead, once you get acquainted with him, you can use some other gestures to do other things, like putting up an OK sign. It will take a picture of you. Then if you are satisfied with the result, a thumbs up will make him save the picture. He will see it as a reward and show you a happy face. But if you don't approve it, it will show a sad face. And if you lift the middle finger in his face, he will be pissed off. But don't worry, they are just various angry reactions being triggered. He will calm down soon. There are 3 behavior modes for options, including an exploration mode, rest mode, and another sleep mode. When he is in the exploration mode, he will go around table, look at things around him, but don't worry, he can avoid obstacles and the edges of the desktop, which works quite well. During the time we have him, he hasn't fallen to the ground once. If he is in the rest mode, he is very interesting. While you're just working beside him, he will do all kinds of random things like eating, playing with a bee, having a press conference, etc. He's definitely a drama type of person. He could even catch you by auto taking a photo of you and your friends and adding little prank stickers. Also, he will respond differently to your harsh tap or friendly touch. Please try to be nice with him. There seem to be quite a lot of response patterns and expressions for random interactions, so you can see the expression he has here, and I think there will be a lot more to come. While he's resting, you can also ask him to take a picture of you, whether you're working or doing something else. You can also play a game with him after a long time of working, using his facial recognition and tracking feature. I just turned my head into a controller. I did have fun there, though it just looks a bit silly. Now the AI features, the coolest feature it has, it just adds a lot of potential to it. So when you ask him a question that is not a prompt built in, it will activate the AI chat integration. He will run and search it for an answer. We are still exploring more about the LOOI can do. For example, more about the visual recognition. When seeing some objects, he would try to push them or express the imagination of the object. He can catch the changes in environment lighting and give us various interesting reactions, like trying to figure out what happened. What's even more interesting is that it dreams and generates photos for its dreams just like the real creators do. Although I knew it was a program to do this, it's still so cool. LOOI is absolutely unique, a really cute little robot. It reminds me a lot of WALL-E actually. The overall shape and facial expressions are planned out well, and like we mentioned at the beginning, it utilizes the power of the phone mostly, so it has a lot of potential. Next up, I hope it can respond faster to some voice commands and have the ability to speak out the result from AI chat related interactions, and the Tangible Future has confirmed that they are on it. Apart from the robot-like hardware, the LOOI software is probably the coolest thing of all. I'm really anticipating it access to more possibilities and making your phone livelier and more intelligent. So that's what I'm most excited about for this whole week, and I couldn't wait to share with you. So what do you think about LOOI? Let us know in the comment. This is Will from Gizmochina. See you next time.